Alright guys, we have a mind-blowing one to talk about today. Only Fun star Bonnie Blue has claimed that she has broken the world record by sleeping with 1,507 men in just 12 hours. Imagine that. Did she just sleep with an entire city? This is as per a report by the news that describes her 12-hour adventure as she thanks all the barely legal men, and of course all the husbands on the list.
1,000 men's inside of you today.
Yeah.
What hurts more, your mouth or your...
Probably done that a little bit. I don't need a wheelchair, like I am fine. Just feels like I've had a heavy day in the bedroom, which is exactly what I've had. I think if it had continued how it did for the first sort of 3-4 hours, I would have struggled.
Let's get a round of applause in the room, people. There we go.
Bonnie Blue, 25 from Derbyshire, is reported to have topped the tally previously set by an actress of explicit nature when sleeping with 919 men in 24 hours in 2004. In TikTok footage uploaded after performing the deed in London, Bonnie has now issued thanks to all the barely legal, barely breathing, and the husbands she says were involved.
This is what my face looks like after taking 1,000 men less than 12 hours ago. I told you girls, taking fluids for moisturizer was good for your skin.
Blue has previously faced a backlash on social media by claiming to sleep with barely legal 18-year-olds and saying men should cheat on their wives. She is also told of making up to £750,000 a month with her online activity, which includes posting explicit content on OnlyFun.
The big 1,000 was completely done. So it started off, I'll give you a bit of an overview, gangbangs after gangbangs to start with. It was just like, the room was absolutely full. Then we did groups of 5, like one after the other of 5s. I wanted to give people more time, so then it went down to like one-on-ones, didn't it? So like one person would watch whilst I was with somebody, and then it would literally just be like a rotating circle like that.
In the new footage, she described how her skin was looking better than before after going ahead with the event, while she also posted on social media, saying thank you to the men who participated. This is what she says. The room was absolutely full. Then we did groups of 5, like one after the other of 5s. One person would watch whilst I was with somebody, and then it would literally just be like a rotating circle like that. Her claims to have slept with 1,057 men in 12 hours, or 720 minutes, suggests an average of 41 seconds per person. Is that even possible? Or is this just a PR stunt? I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it goes to show what women have become these days.
Hey, hi. Oh, okay.
She's a certified you-know-what. If you look at her stunts online, you will understand why this woman needs to be banned from social media. Imagine the next generation being influenced by women like Bonnie. It's going to be a nightmare.
What does your dad say about it?
Honestly, he loves it. Like, obviously, he doesn't sit watching the videos, but like all my social media, my TikToks, he'll have a look at. And he's just proud seeing how happy I am, how much I've been able to support the family. And it's like, it's really changed my life and my family's life. I've got these stamps and it says like, I slept with Bonnie Blue. I want to sleep with Bonnie Blue and stuff. And like, I was practicing them on my dad. And my dad was like, I need to go to the pub after this. And he's got like stamps all up his arms to say he slept with his daughter.
I can bet her dad doesn't even talk to her.
I just wondered, I can't see it on the menu, but where do I get the 5 guys from? The 5 guys. I didn't know if it was like a special room or you can take me out back.
No, I don't think that's happening.
What about after your shift? I mean, I'd want to give you, a good rating.
I'm a Christian man and I'm with a Muslim man.
I'm asking for what's on the menu, that's all.
Genuinely, I feel like I'm doing it right now. I can hold your menu if you want.
Are you on it?
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Now that's a man worth his salt right there. She's clearly an emotionless individual who's taking advantage of a weak law-abiding system and doesn't care as long as it brings her fame and money and the government needs to put a stop to it as it's mocking the integrity of females around the world. If it continues, then more obscene behaviors from likewise individuals will happen down the road.
So after you did this, your success with schoolies, you went and did spring break, right?
Yes.
So tell us about that.
So spring break, you probably know about more than spring break than I do, to be fair. I knew loads of Americans went there, similar situation. They was either on break, they'd finished school, and they're going there to party and have fun. So I went to the hotel that most spring breakers go to in Cancun. Had like put some social media out beforehand, some TikToks, some Instagram, say, hey, this is where I'm going. I'm going to be staying at this hotel for like 2 to 3 weeks. Like, come and find me if you want to make a sex video, basically. And I had no idea how it was going to go down because I didn't really have a US audience at this point. I'd brought like business cards with me because I was thinking, oh, I'm going to have to hand out business cards for the first few days to introduce myself because no one's going to know like who I am or like what I'm here for. But no, it was the complete opposite. As soon as I got there, everyone was like, God, you've been circling our group chats for ages. You're the girl that fucks people, aren't you? And yeah, from day one, I was able to get 4 videos in. So
wow,
it was good.
Did you ever feel unsafe at all?
No, not really. There was one night in particular, these group of guys showed up to my room and like they wouldn't leave and they didn't speak English. So I couldn't film with them because I couldn't even explain like the consent form and how it works. And they literally took like camp outside my hotel room. Like they were just sat there. Like they was not moving. Like 2 guys were leant up against the door. One of them was stood in the hallway. And I was like, fuck, okay, this is, do you know what I mean? Because I don't know who they are or like
Did you have anyone else with you?
I had my friend in my room as well, Leilani. And we was both sat there and like we doing that more giggle panic. Do you know what I mean? We're sort of like, fuck, like what do we do? But yeah, I think after like 2-3 hours, like they did eventually leave.
Wow.
But yeah.
That's kind of nuts.
Imagine if a guy made it his aim to video himself sleeping with women and sell the footage. Feminists would be up in arms. I just can't stand the hypocrisy with which women live today. Also, I don't think giving this woman a platform to talk about what she does helps her case. It's vile. The fact that she's specifically targeting people who are just finishing school is sickening.
After shooting the spring break stuff, the schoolie stuff, did you get a lot of backlash?
A lot.
Yeah.
So much hate.
What was like the main kind of, argument against what you did?
That I'm a groomer. That I'm grooming these sort of like children, as they say.
How old are you?
25 now.
And you were 24 at the time?
Yeah, 24 at the time.
Yeah, you're really not that much older.
No, and the biggest thing, like everyone has like an age gap. Everyone's got some sort of an age gap. And you are stupid as a parent if you think an 18-year-old doesn't want to sleep with a star. Like it's ridiculous. It's like, how can you even listen to that 18-year-old sleeps with a star? Why is it I'd be grooming them? Do you know what I mean? Like then I've got no interest to groom them. I've got multiple videos and it just baffles me when people think I must have to groom these children, is what they say, into filming videos with me.
I feel very sorry for Bonnie Blue and every other person who treats intimacy like this. Her body and mind will be affected by this, not to mention her future. Will she be able to have a healthy relationship after this? If even there is a man who wants to have a relationship and children with her after this. Something is really messed up when these are the new role models in the world. Because trust me, there will be many women thinking she is amazing and wanting her life. I weep for the future of mankind. Thanks for watching Man Reacts. Show us your love and support by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Support us and help us spread support for men around the world. Do comment and share your thoughts. We're always up for a healthy debate and discussion.